Hey, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? So in today's video, I've got some business to take care of first. So I have to pick my winners from my 3,000 subscribers celebration. And I wanted to share some happy mail. Um, if you hopped on, great. If not, if you're catching the replay, well, welcome. Happy to see you. So this one was actually, let's flip these over so I'm not showing off addresses. This was actually a birthday card slash um, uh, retirement card from my friend Dawn. Hope your birthday is bright as a sunflower. And she watercolored these flowers. They're really pretty. And she's got all her good stuff here on the back. She cared enough to send the best. I love it. It's from Maine. Hey, good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Melissa. And then this one is from my friend Jay. And it's really beautiful. He has ink blended with some distress oxides here on this embossed paper. And then these are like a shimmery paper. And I love this little stamp right here. I think it's really pretty. He doesn't have a stamp on the back, but he did write some stuff inside. His handwriting is almost as bad as mine. Hi, Bitty Penny. Hi, Brenda. And then this one, this is from Blossom. And it's got this cute little stamped lion, little embossed background here. Making this card was a joy to do because I made it especially for you. And that was for one of our Not Afraid of Color card swaps. Very sweet. Thank you. This one is from Melody, again from one of our card swaps. And this is one of those stitched ones. You're going to love this one, Bitty Penny. Although this stitching, I don't know, that silver stitching looks like it might have been pretty difficult. Hey, Texas Gal. Hey, Rhonda. Let's see. Okay, it opens up this way. Oops, let's don't drop everything. And she left it blank, so I can pass it on, but I won't. And this is a fun one. This is from Mary Alice Landers. And it is, she made the envelope, which is super cool. And it's a little document envelope, so I'll definitely reuse that. And then this is a happy Halloween card. So I thought that was cute. Halloween inspired by Nancy May equals handy scandy. Hope you have a sweet haunting. Isn't that a cute idea? Look at all that shine in there. And that's embossed hearts. That's so clever. Let's see here. This one is from Stephanie Walter. Look how pretty. And she left it blank. But she's got this like iridescent postage stamp stamped. And this really pretty yarn, which I love, and all this splatter. And she left it blank for me and sent me a little note. And then finally, this one. Well, who is this from? Hopefully they wrote something on the inside. Oh, yeah. This is from Michelle in Canada, and she sent me a little note, and she sent me some little greetings that looks like they're stamped and cut. Very nice handwriting. I like that font for our card exchange. And then I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go ahead and pick 2 more winners from my 3,000 subscriber, and then we'll get down to business. I wanted to do this because I forgot last night, and I really got behind. So I'm going to share screen, and I want to share, come here, YouTube random comment picker, share. So I already have the web address in here. And the first prize goes to anybody in the United States. And the sums, I knew I was going to have to get out my keyboard. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Last time I counted. And we'll grab comments. So there are 27 unique comments. There are a lot of repeated ones, but I had it filter out. So I'm going to start the raffle and pick a winner here. And this one is going to have to be the second prize because that's my friend Michelle, and she lives in Canada. So that's going to be prize number 5. Let me just write that down. And then let's pick another winner. And start. And Susan, I think, is in the United States. So that's prize number 4. And I'll put this in my community tab so people can find it. J-N-S-E-N. All right. That's taken care of. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me stop screen sharing. Okay. So I had an ATC swap in my group, and I didn't have a lot of people sign up. And my friend Chow mentioned to me that maybe people don't necessarily understand the concept of an ATC. So first of all, these are backs that you can pre-print. You can write everything on the back if you have any kind of decent handwriting, which I don't. But an ATC card is going to be, and here's the only rule, and it's not really a card, it's more like a trading card. So it's an artist trading card. The rule is it has to be 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Everything else, do what you want to it. So I found this, I kept this when I got my Inktense pencils because it has some really beautiful artwork on it. And I thought I'd use it, and we'll just make one real quick so you get an idea of how they're done. Because it'd be great to have a lot of participation. I like this picture too. I'll use that for another thing. So this, I want this to be 2.25 by 3.25. I want it to be my background, so I don't want to lose a lot of my butterfly. And you can do it any way you want. And we go 3.25. And I don't care that I've got part of that Derwent in there. I'll cover it up. Because I love this butterfly. I think it's gorgeous. So I like to round my corners on mine. And people actually do these on playing cards. So you could definitely do that. And I think I'm going to go with a 4mm round. If I could see. If I wasn't blind. The whole concept and idea is to actually do your own artwork on them, like small art, but it's evolved into this. Yep, there you go, Melissa. Okay, so let me cut a card base here, and so that's going to be 2.5 by 3.5. Let's go 2.5 by 3.5. And the idea is to make them into a series so that they are all sort of the same, or you can make them all the same if you want to. So here's your base. Now let's do this. I'm going to tear this. And I want this base to have some color to it. So let's do some ink spray. And I'm just going to drip some on here and there. I don't want to spray it because I don't feel like cleaning up the mess. Let's do some pumpkin. Yeah, I was going to sample it with a playing card, but all I have are these antique playing cards that I'm not ready to do anything to. I know they need stuff being done to them. I'm just not ready. Let's do some pink. This is Kish Flamingo. And I'll just add some water. Move those around a bit. Let it kind of run. Kind of lost my pink entirely, but that's okay. I can add more if I want to. Dab up the edges so that my color is more intense in the center. Let's grab my reverse tweezers and give this a dry. I don't want to dry directly on my mat because it will warp the crud out of it. So, and I put together, sent out the emails for our swap this morning, and oh boy, hats off and kudos to anybody that does big card exchanges and swaps. That was a brain twister for me. Trying to get everybody straight, making sure that hi Gaz, making sure that everybody gets the right amount. So it ends up that I think I had 9 people swap, and somehow they are swapping with 3 other people each. I'll figure that one out. I know there's a formula, and I need to ask Stacy because she's the pro at it. Okay. Let's just dab up that little excess there. I think I threw away my paper towel. And I think to get my pink back, I will come in. Actually, I think I want some seedless preserves. Do I have any? Yes. And I want to use ink instead of oxide. And I'm just going to edge it here and there like that. Oops. Try not to drop it. Give it just a little spray. Not a big spray. Easy to autocorrect it. Nah, not if you're on a Mac, it isn't. That thing, you can't right mouse click. I'm still getting used to it. Let's let that drip down some. So Dawn couldn't be with us this morning. Hopefully she'll be back by next week, but no rush, my friend. No rush. That's getting hot. Just kind of get that dry. That's good enough. See, I was getting too close to that and it's trying to warp on me. And so we're going to take this guy, straighten this out some. Now remember, there's a back side to these. So before I start decorating this, I'm going to do the back side. And like I said, you can find these online and print them out. And I may have printed them. They may be too wide, which is okay. I'll fix it. I'm going to go 2 1/4. I think it'll be fine. It's a little crooked, but it'll be fine. It will be fine by 3 1/4. And you do these because just like a baseball card, it's got information on it. So let's just say I'm going to make 3. I'm probably not. This is going to be called Derwent Collage. And this is the Not Afraid of Color, February 2024. Artist Tracy Fear. 1 of 3. And that would go on the back of your card. But I'm going to round my corners because I still want it to look good. Ish, you know. Since we're just doing an example here, I'm not trying to make it perfect. And you can write any notes you want. Like I used. You can't read that at all. Derwent. Brochure. Brochure. See, there's no auto-correcting that. It just looks like a mess. And I'm going to use a glue stick to stick this on. Let me get a little mat here so I don't get this junk all over my mat. And here we go. I want that to be the bottom. Okay. So that's what the back of your ATC is going to look like. Maybe not as messy as mine, but that's what it's going to look like. Hi, Linda. And I'm just going to use my bone folder here to make sure this is stuck down. All right, so then we have this piece here. Just love that butterfly, and I love the colors on this. I should probably use wet glue, but I'm not. This is like magazine thin. And I just want to kind of make sure all the edges are sort of even, because that's me. You don't have to do that even. Let's do a little, let's do a little, I can say words, they're there somewhere. Let's do a little fun over the top of that. You know what? Let's use some loader paste. Oh, I think my favorite one's already out. This is my favorite right here, the Tropical Tango. Good morning, JC. Thank you for coming. And I think I'll do a little right here. A little right here. Give that a minute to dry. It's going to take more than a minute, but I think you're kind of getting the idea of how I should have probably put that back in the barrel, but I didn't. So that's the... You don't have to do grungy. I like grungy. That's kind of my thing, but I also like colorful, and I also like soft. So you do you, however you want to do them. Like at this point, once that's dry, I would probably add some extra embellishments. Maybe a little, and I'd probably stitch it because that's just kind of me. But hopefully that gives you an idea of what to make for an ATC. I have to clean that off before it gets stuck. Okay, let's set that aside. And we're working on our button journal today. So let me move everything out of the way because oinkity oink. I'm a sloppy crafter. I took out these papers, and these are from Paper Rose Studio. And they go great with the papers we already have because I ran short on scraps. But I wanted to show you, we're going to make this library pocket. And it's got a pocket in it with a pull-out tag and a little thing. And on here is a see-through sticky note, which I think is super cool. They both go in the pocket very nicely. And let me show you the sticky notes. Dollar store, y'all. $1.25 for these see-through sticky notes. Hi, Terry. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Yeah, see-through sticky notes. Yes, my friend. See me? Aren't those cool? I love them. Dollar store in the office section. The Jot, they're Jot. And they're not super sticky. You see, it didn't rip my paper. But when I last left you guys, oh, I need to use this little bird that I made last night. I did use, if you guys were with me last night and I sat here and fussy cut this and decided not to use it, I used it on this just for fun. And so here's our button journal. Last we left off, we were doing hidden paper clips. So I don't know if we did that one on the live or not. I know we did some. We did the one with the bag. I want that on a different page because it goes with that page. Let's do it here. I just need to pay attention to where my little, maybe start at the back half might be better and I won't bend it up. There we go. We did our little hidden paper clips. And now I want to do some library pockets because they're fun. In fact, maybe we'll put this one right here. And you can leave the top part open to still have yet another pocket. Let's do that one right there. And then we'll make one or two. Do we know where our glue is? I was just using it this morning. Where'd you go? Amazon has them. How much are they? These are 3x3s too, I think. And also you can cut them down. You can make a tag, a journaling tag to tuck in there. And then I would do probably some collage around here. And we're keeping this one bright colors. Okay, so there's one. Let's move this guy out of the way. Let's see. Yep, these are 3x3, $1.25. $4.95 for 200. I think there were 50 in here. So it's comparable. And that way you don't have to go somewhere. But, I mean, let's face it. It's the dollar store. There's all kinds of goodies you can find in there. Now, I glued that thing in there without looking at my measurements. I know that the base piece is 5 by... Why did I do that? I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I had them written down on the back. It's 5 by 3 1/4. No. All right. I got to take that out of here so I can get my measurements. My bad. My really, really bad. Where'd you go? I know I stuck it on a yellow page. Not that yellow page. Right here. All right, I'm going to sneak this off of here. I'll just have to put something else to fix it. The measurements aren't on this. They're on the other one I made. Shh. Dummy, 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 dummy. There we go. The base is 2 7/8 by 5. This piece is 4 by 4.5. So we'll get those cut first. And let's pick some cute papers. I like this one maybe for the base piece. I love yellow polka dots, so we'll make that the front piece. Yeah, I mean, they have little brooms. They have everything, so there's that. So I'm going to cut this to 4 by 4.5. Was that 4? Yeah. 4.5. And cut this to 5 by 2 7/8. I went the wrong way. I need it to be 2 7/8 this way, because I want my flowers going in the right direction. By 5. That's all right. We'll use that. No worries about that. We're going to use our paper. Okay. Now your 4 by 4.5, you're going to score it 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So I'm using this because I can. Hi, Beck. Glad you made it too. Fridays are a busy day. For me, I got this in the mornings, and then I have craft roulette, and then, well, I don't have anything else in between. So I've got my score marks here. And I'm going to go ahead and fold and burnish those. Not too hard. Depends on the paper. Some paper will crack, so you have to kind of get to know your paper. I'm pretty fond of Paper Rose Studios papers. They're pretty good about not cracking. Okay. And then I'm going to miter off these corners, and that's just scissors. And you can see I'm just cutting up to that corner. And then I want a semicircle cut in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down so it's on the 4-inch mark on my little board here. And I have one of these. Now, when I was in school, they were called a compass, but I think they're actually called protractors. This one is ancient. It doesn't have measurements on it, but you can obviously use your measuring thingy. But I'm going to find the center. I'm going to find where I want my deepest dip, and I'm going to find the center by lining it up with this line. Try and keep this lined up. And I'm just going to draw my semicircle. And come on. I can see that it needs to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to expand this a little bit and draw it again. I don't mind drawing it again. Just so it's expanded all the way out to the edges. There we go. So you see I've got my line here. So we're using old-fashioned manual tools for this. We're going to use old-fashioned manual scissors, and I'm going to cut along the outside edge of that line. I'm going to fold these down like this and just miter that off like that. Okay, so there's our pocket, and here's our base. I'm going to round the corners on here. Yeah, very busy. And I'm going to use the 10 millimeter because I like a nice roundy corner. And you only need to do the top on this piece. And this basically, oops, let's make sure I have it going the right way. Slides in here, and then we're going to glue those down. And there you've got your library pocket. glue. Right, no dyes, no problem. I wish. Although to me, a lot of times it's faster to just cut this stuff than to mess around with the die cutting machine. And especially if it's a bigger piece. Like my Mini Empress would handle a die this size. And I have plenty of dies, but I really would rather do this all by hand. It's fun. So there's that too. Okay, I want to just give this a little bit more of a burnish. Make sure that my card is in place. You want it above the score mark there. Otherwise your fold's going to be funky. Now you can add a back to this if you want to. You can just build and build and build on these. So say I wanted a backer on here. Well, that's a little too busy, but ooh, I like that. I could do another backer on here, and that can become another pocket. And as a matter of fact, I think I will. So we know that this is 3 inches right here. So let's do 4 inches. And that can yet become another pocket. 2 more pockets, honestly. We'll leave the 6 inches. Let's round off the corners. Oh, hey, Chow. So I'm just going to glue the edges, very edges of this. And the fun part is that you could stuff that all into a belly band so you're not confined to gluing it to your journal if you don't want to. And I'm just eyeballing here. So now I have a big old library pocket. And if your ATC was dry and it was this one, you could make another pocket to fit it here. But let's just say you were collecting them, or you wanted a bunch of journaling cards, because these are great journaling cards too. But I know I made a belly band in this guy somewhere. Just got to find it. I'm sure I made more than one, but yeah, could tuck that right all into the belly band. It's not gonna, you're gonna need to, I don't make my belly bands very tight. You're gonna have to tuck it down. Anyway, let's finish putting goodies in here. So we know that this is 3 inches, so I can make a card that's 2 7/8 by, let's get a ruler here. I want it to stick out some. 2 7/8 by 4 1/2. Let's do, I'm going with this one. Yeah, these, the brighter colors I decided for this journal, typically that wouldn't be me. But I do like them. 2 7/8 by 4 1/2. And just so we have actually writing space, let's do a white. That's 2 7/8. I want to leave quite a bit of border there, so I'm going to do 2 1/2. Oh, I know. Let's do 2 1/2 by 3 1/2 because that's ATC size. And let's round off these edges. I hurt my back, y'all, last night. Want to know how? Not doing nothing. Old peopleism. What? Sorry, Rhonda. Oh, the spelling. I gotcha. Yeah, people like to trick us with how they spell their name. I know Tracy can be spelled at least 3 ways. And if anybody ever asks me, I am never a Tracy with an I. Never. So we have a little writing space, and I think I want it towards the top, and I think I want to decorate the bottom. Yes, that's what I want to do. I'm just going to make sure it's evenly spaced side to side on the top. So that can go. Fits pretty tightly, but it fits. That can go in there. You can also put a tab on there. So let's just make a quick tab for that. What's on the other side of these? Okay, that width is good enough. Let's cut this at about 1.5 inches. Fold it in half. Eyeballing it, eyeballing it, eyeballing it. Then I'll use my corner rounder to make sort of a tab shape. I love punches. I wish I had lots more. Glue that little tab on there. Make sure I get it kind of even-ish. As even as I can, considering it's me. So this is a paper pad I probably would not have used. I won it, I think. So that makes it easier to slip in and out with the tab. I could have probably made the tab shorter or hooked it back down farther on there, but that doesn't matter. And let's go ahead and do a little pocket right here. Sky's the limit on this stuff, y'all. Sky is the limit. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I want to do black and white. So we know that this is 3 inches. I'm going to do this at 2 7/8. And if you don't know, these are 1/4 inch apart. These, and so halfway through is an 1/8 inch, scant-ish. And let's do. I don't want to round the corners on that, I don't think, but I do want a little grabby thingy. I don't know what you call these because my brain. Little. Let's put that down. Yeah, it's springy. Yeah, definitely. And I think I have I made a belly band for these papers because they were bigger. This is called Fun Vibes F. I won it, or I got it in one of those grab bag things. So we have a little pocket there. And maybe we'll make a little ticket. Let me cut this to about 1 inch. Now, if you don't have like a crocodile tool that makes tickets like I do, you can also use your circle punch. You just have to kind of eyeball and make sure you get them all going in the same kind of angle. So see, I would never get them the same, but it'll be close enough. And you can even just use scissors. a ticket in there. Could stamp something on the ticket, but we're not going to right now. So now I have a whole 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets. This can be a pocket. And in fact, what I think I'll do here is we're going to make this, because we have a clean other side, we're going to make this a flip out. So I need, let me go bigger on that. Let's make this pocket here. What did I say this was? 4.5? Let me measure it. I forgot already. Measuring stick. It's 4. Okay. We'll make this 3 7/8. And if this is going to be a flip out, it needs something along here to flip out from. Well, along one of the sides. And we'll figure that out when. Oh, this is neat too, but it's going the wrong way. And I want a thumb notch for that. And you could always, if you want this to be a pocket, you want to cut it about 1 inch bigger than you expect on 3 sides, or 1/2 inch bigger. Well, 1 inch and then 1/2 inch if you wanted to fold those and make that not such a flat pocket. But I don't mind if it's flat. It is so fun. I could sit here and make pockets on top of pockets on top of pockets for days. Hi, Cheryl. And then just for good measure, let's do this. And these aren't my jot ones, but oh, here they are. Let's put 3 or 4 of these on here, so if you needed one, you could grab one. Plus that helps mute that down. That's crooked. See, great thing about sticky notes is it doesn't matter if they're crooked. You can take them off and put them back on. There we go. Okay, let's do this into a flip out. Where do we want to flip out? What do we have towards the back going on here? I could do tape. I don't want to, oh yeah, I'm good here. I can use this side as the hip. Well, how are we going to do this? Oh yeah, I know. The reason I live is I want to, since this is going to be a flip out, I need it to be on another piece of paper so that I have a flippy portion. So let me score that at about 1 inch. I think I want the stripes going this way. My thinking isn't working. Guys, I need some thinking cap going on here. Okay, I needed to score some more, I think. Another 1/2 inch. I know it's wrong. I didn't have any breakfast. Low blood sugar. That's as good as excuse as any, right? All right, let's think this through. You guys think I know what I'm doing, but I don't really. I'm just having fun. Is this the page I wanted to do it on? Can't find the page I wanted to. This one. Yeah. If this is going to go like this, how's this going to flip out? Okay. That needs to go there. And this is too wide. I need to cut some off. Okay, I got it. I got it. I pretend good. I see it all the time. It's just I have the worst memory in the world. Let's see how we're doing for space here. Okay, I want to glue this down first. And that's the fun part about these journals is really just have fun with it. Don't stress. It's your journal. Okay, and then I want to glue this part down. Okay, and then I think I want to hide this. Yep, I do. Okay. Do I want to make that a pocket? I think it can be a secret pocket. Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't want to glue down the back here. That's my trick. Okay. That's what I need to do that's what I need to figure out is how I can fix this so that. Okay. I think I have a plan. I need to score there, so I'm going to need to get my manual scoreboard out here. I feel like, who was that guy that had the 3D BB? And let's go. I'm going about 3/8 of an inch. This is going to be a heck of a flip out. We're flipping out. I just want to glue this part right here. We'll get this. No. Not there. Not there, dingus. Here. Let's open this so it doesn't glue together where I just accidentally put glue. And we'll fix that. A little bit of washi. Let's see here. Hold my journal. You know what? I don't mind if the washi goes over to the other side. Now, there. I did it. So now we've got a flip out page here that you can add more pockets to if you want to, and another pocket under here. But if you get too heavy with it, you're probably going to want to put a magnet. All right, guys. We're getting chunkier. Let's see how make sure, see if this is dry. This is dry now. So let's finish this and then we'll be done for the day. We're done with the journal for now. Hopefully, you know what though? I do want to use this. This is not too crazy. Let's just put it right here for now. I just think that's neat and I might want to use it for a template. Fun, fun, fun. All right, let's do some more stuff to this ATC card. We've got this, we've got this. Let me see what I have. I need words. Words are words. Maybe a little collage piece. So yeah, definitely. I love that. I don't want to cover up too much of my butterfly though. I don't want to cover up any of my butterfly. We'll do that just for fun. And we can do a little bit of artwork on here. Let's see here. What Posca would I want to use? I think black one. Just kind of letting that dry for a second before I trim it off. Oh, look what I did. You'll know when you get an ATC from me because it'll be a mess on the back because you weren't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go around this with the Posca just for fun. Okay, little pen. I got glue on it, so now it wants to act up. There we go. Do some little dots up here. Let's double up on that line. And let's put, I need words. I have a word pack here somewhere. Here they are. I hope next time Tim comes out with these, they're more black. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Melissa. Right on. We'll do Life is Good. Right there. Let's do some. See if I have a piece of. I'm looking for gauze type material here. We'll do a little cluster on here. I don't want it that big. Let's go smaller. Okay, look at that. Let's get, I'm trying to keep my color range here. Oh, piece of tissue. Staple. If the fabric sticks over, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, this is going to come off anyway because though my paste didn't want to stick to the, you know. Let's put a little charm. Where are my charms? That's a silly question. I have tons of them. I just wanted looking for my little jar. Could do a little clock. You could do another butterfly, but I feel like that's too much. I could do a little, yeah, like that. The mess proves it's homemade. You're right. Now, to get that on there, I probably want to use I don't want that color. I have brads all over the stinking place in this house. I'm looking for a handy one. Nope. Okay, I do not want to glue that on. I want it bradded on. Now that I say I have brads everywhere, I can't find the ones I want. I'm thinking this through here. Maybe I'm going to. Okay, I have an idea. Don't give up on me. You can thank Kathy Zilski that I have one of these, and it's really handy. Okay, I'm going to do a little hole here, a little hole here. Now, how am I going to get stuff through there? Okay. You guys would not believe the rest of this room. It is one hot mess. I'm going to sew that on. Let's use this yellow. I don't know if it'll work or not. How? If it's big enough. Let's find a needle. See my little needle book? I made that with some Tim Holtz fabric. That was fun. This needle will work. Doesn't have to be sharp. I already have holes. All right, let's think about this. I think I want to go through both. I'm going to need one more hole to get those both through, because that's how I want it. Now I'm going to have to get both these pieces of wax thread through here, which is fine. I don't mind. It's got a nice big hole in it. I'm hoping I get more signups for the next ATC swap, because you guys, this is a fiddly thing right here. There we go. Nope. Come on, get in the hole. Thank you. That's what I say to my Pokemon. Get in my ball. I'm going to come back down through that last hole I made. Yeah, I want that just exactly like that. And then I'm just going to make a knot here. I could dangle something off that knot too if I wanted to. And then I'd have to rethink my back there. So, and you don't even have to have something on the back. It's just kind of traditional. Yeah, there we go. So there's our little ATC that will fit into one of those pockets or not. When you send them to people, you can send them in a sleeve or not. Oh, the sign up is on my Not Afraid of Color Facebook group. And so I just sent out the emails today for our last one, and I'll try and do one. Usually I'll start the sign up around the 1st and then have signups open for 2 weeks and then do the assignments. So that's it for me today. Perfect timing. I only went 1 minute over. Way to go. Thank you. Yeah. So let's just say you wanted to do multiple ATCs exactly the same. Of course, you'd have to have the same picture. I don't. I used a brochure, but that's okay. You use what you have. You can use die cuts, use stenciling, use pattern paper, whatever. Thanks everybody for coming. I hope to see most of you tonight on Craft Roulette. Crafty Owl's going to be hosting. She's always fun. And I'll be back Monday at 3 o'clock Central for another video. Not to mention whatever comes in between that's pre-recorded. So take care, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.